Here's everything in the Switch 2 Direct. Mario Kart World, an open-world Mario Kart game with so much to offer. Whether the roster being a bunch of enemies and, the Moo Moo Meadows cow, or driving off the track and having no restrictions on where to go. Also, you can grind rails, drive on walls, and drive on electrical wires. Also, there's a Wonder Flower that changes your outfit. By the way, the map of the massive island we race on kinda looks like the map of the Mushroom World from the movie. There are 3 modes: Grand Prix, Knockout Tour, and Free Roam. There will be a direct for just Mario Kart on April 17th at 9 a.m. Eastern. Don't be late. The C button on the right Joy-Con brings Game Chat to the Switch 2. The port on top can be not only a charger for tabletop mode, but also attachments. There will be a new camera attachment, and the new Pro Controller has back buttons and a headphone jack. Introducing Game Share. Temporarily share your games to either of your friends' Nintendo Switches. It's oddly similar to the virtual game card though. The regular Switch has a 6.2-inch display, whereas the Switch 2 has a 7.9-inch display. We are getting a big upgrade. We can now get 1080p 120 FPS on the go. If you dock your Switch 2, 4K 60 is optional. There is a vivid LCD screen and supports HDR. The Joy-Cons are now magnetically attached by the massive metal SL and SR buttons. The joysticks are now larger and seem to stop Joy-Con drift. The Switch 2 now has a built-in mic. No need for headphones, kind of. The Switch 2 Joy-Cons are mice now? Right where they show off the kickstand, it shows Mario Kart World with 4 pages of characters. There are 12 characters on page 1, so there are a minimum of 40 racers. The Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes. That is 8 times more than the Switch and 4 times more than the Switch OLED. Switch 2 is backwards compatible with Switch 1 games. Makes sense. A second launch game? Switch 2 Welcome Tour. It seems to be similar to Astro's Playroom. The Switch 2 cartridges are red now. Alright. The microSD cards for Switch 1 aren't usable on the Switch 2. It needs a faster microSD called microSD Express. Have fun transferring that data. Introducing Switch 2 Edition games. It's basically DLC, but slightly different and only for Switch 2. Super Mario Party Jamboree TV. It expands on the base game with new features like mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses the camera. In Mario Party, you can use the camera to see everyone's faces when you get all the bonus stars and laugh in their faces. Bowser Live. Bowser brings you onto stage to play minigames. Carnival Coaster, controlled by a mouse. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom will be getting enhanced resolution and frame rates. Also, Zelda Notes will be added to the Nintendo Switch Online app, later to be called Nintendo Switch app. It can help me find Koroks and shrines, give me a daily bonus, send my Ultra Hand creations using a QR code, and more. Kirby and the Forgotten Land has a new game, Star-Crossed World. A meteor hits a building and starts changing the environment around it. Metroid Prime 4 can be used with mouse controls. Pokemon Legends ZA will also be getting a graphical enhancement. Dragon Drive, a new game just for mouse controls. Elden Ring, Hades 2, a new Street Fighter with some amiibos, Split Fiction, EAFC, Madden NFL, Hogwarts Legacy, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, Project 007, and more are all coming to Switch 2 in the future. A new Hyrule Warriors game! Oh my goodness gracious! Deltarune will be a launch day release. Borderlands 4, Civilization 7, NBA 2K, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Cyberpunk, and so many more. Duskblood seems a bit too dark for my liking. Kirby Air Rider! And to end off the Direct with a new 3D Donkey Kong game. What did you think about this Direct? I think the prices are outrageous, but overall, pretty good.